Hey you guys, so I have been getting asked a lot about my productivity tips and tricks lately, and I thought that I would put them in a video to share with you. So let's jump right in. First of all, I know you've heard this a million times, but morning routines really do matter. No matter how you want to start the day, start it on your foot. I personally like to get up and exercise. Maybe you like to take it a little bit easy and ease right into your day. Either way, starting the day on your foot sets the tone, and then you can control more of the outcome of the day. The next thing I do most mornings and anytime that I'm feeling overwhelmed is brain dump. I literally write down all of the things I have to do, want to do, might do, should do. I write it all down. I just kind of get everything out of my brain and then I prioritize it. I know at least my top 5 things that I need to work on that are crucial, critical. Make sure I have those done, and then it kind of eases my mind when I know, okay, at least I know I have to get these things done, and then I can figure out when I can get them done at a later time. The next big thing I do is I try to block my calendar and my schedule as much as possible. What does that mean? That means that I try to group like activities together. So if I know I need to have 3 or 4 hours of meetings in a day, I try to do them back to back to back. Now, you might think, well, doesn't that get overwhelming? Not necessarily. I think that it allows me to get in that mindset of, okay, I need to get through these meetings, and then I have a period where I can work on my own stuff for an hour, 2 hours, whatever it might be, rather than 30 minutes of a meeting, 30 minutes of my own time, 30 minutes of meeting, 30 minutes of my own time. Then I'm jumping back and forth between tasks. I can't really get into anything for an extended period. It just really keeps me on track to block my schedule in that way. One of my favorite sayings is use technology, don't let it use you. Wow, how true is that? How often do we just go to our phones out of habit without even thinking about what we're doing? So some ways that you can get technology to work for you is using Siri or Google to remind you when to do things. I do this all the time. I was driving home from lunch the other day and I was like, oh shoot, I need to send this email. Hey Siri, remind me to send this email in 15 minutes. Get the email 15 minutes later when I'm back at my desk and I know that I'll send it versus, oh, I really hope I remember to send that email later. Amazing tool, feature that helps me so much. If you know that 2 times during the day you need to do something specifically, whether it's send an email or touch base with a person, set a reminder in your phone every day for that to go off so that you can make sure you connect with them. Another way that you can use technology is using your calendar as a tool. I try to use my calendar for everything, even if it's taking lunch or simple tasks. I make sure to do that just so I don't forget and then my time doesn't get booked up, especially when I'm working on projects that it's just me working on the project one-on-one with my computer. I know I need to block that time so it doesn't get interrupted by something else. One of my favorite tips is actually from the book The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. I think that came out 10 years ago. Holy shit, that's crazy. Anyway, this tip has been life-changing. I've been using it for probably almost 10 years, and it's to shut off notifications and badges that aren't crucial coming into your phone. What does that mean? So we all get pings and dings and notifications from our email, from apps, different calls, text message, alerts. All of these things are pinging us all day long. Very few of them are important. So what Tim Ferriss has recommended is that you shut off almost all of your notifications and your badges. The badges is the unread count you have on each app. This way you can be more productive. I know a lot of you need to pay attention to your email for your job, but think about flagging only priority messages that come in and come to your phone. I personally shut off all my email notifications. I keep on text and calls, and I tell my team that if you need to get a hold of me, that's the best way. Obviously, I periodically check in, but when I'm in that deep work, I try to just stay focused on what I need to do unless something urgent comes up. Last, when I'm doing anything really intense or I'm in an important meeting, I always use Do Not Disturb. And when I'm doing really deep work on a big project, I usually actually hide my phone. I hide my phone and I set a timer for 20-25 minutes, kind of get in the zone, allow myself to get in the zone, no distractions, and then after that I take a 5-minute break, do it again, repeat, repeat, repeat. Hiding your phone is very important. It's crazy how much this works. Even just having it next to you, you have the reaction to when you have a free second or a web page is loading, you just want to grab it. This helps remove the temptation, remove the distraction out of sight, out of mind, and really helps me to focus. These are some of my biggest productivity tips. I hope they've helped you. Please let me know in the comments if they do, and I hope you make it a great day.